we know this conversation has been going on for quite some while, Barrister Okparaolu. At this time, I'm not even looking at Tinubu because from what he presented in 1999 to what he presented last year, there's been all kinds of discrepancies. He had to withdraw some. That, for instance, I don't know where he went to primary school, secondary school, you know, and all of that. So we've been talking about university. Now, the US is supposed to be the beacon of civilization. The US is supposed to be that country where everyone looks up to us. So this is how it should be done. Why do you think an old institution, one of the recognized institutions in the US, Chicago State University, is in this mess? Because all of these documents are supposedly issued by them. Let's even leave the Tinubu, as we're already familiar with all of those irregularities. But why do you think this institution is in the middle of this mess?
I don't think the institution is in the middle of any mess.
They issue different certificates with different details.
Supposedly.
According to these reports. I have not seen it, but that's what the report says.
It is difficult to indict the Chicago State University, according to this report. It is difficult because, you see, these are politicians.
No, but Tinubu's lawyer, Tinubu's lawyer already attested to the fact that there are discrepancies. And the Tinubu's lawyer is blaming...
There are discrepancies.
Tinubu's lawyer is blaming the clerk of Chicago State University.
That is what he's saying. That is what he's saying. Have you heard from anybody from Chicago State University? A representative of Chicago State University? Have you heard from the person? Until you do that, yes, you do not, indict an institution or somebody based on the testimony of another person. You do not do that.
At this point...
How are you sure that all of those documents emanated from Chicago State University?
Okay, let's assume it didn't emanate from Chicago State University. We're talking about the president of a country, sitting president of a country. We're talking about court cases. We're talking about documents being alleged to come from the university. Names are being mentioned of people who were in charge of these institutions and how they all made the presentation because they signed off on all of those documents. These are living people in existence. So do you think that in all of this right now, seeing how many times the university is being spotlighted as issuing these certificates with discrepancies is not enough for the university to speak up if you say we've not heard from them?
All of this, the matter is still in court. In court. There is a court matter in the United States. And then all of this should be confronted. It should be confronted. The university should be confronted with this. The parties concerned, how much of this information do they even have?
Yes. When you say the parties concerned,
yes.
Who are you referring to?
Atiku, Abubakar, the interested parties write to the university and say, these are did you issue this 2018? These attach these documents and have the university respond to it. Until that happens, let the university be confronted with these facts and say, look, this document was submitted in 2008 and is supposedly emanating from your university. This is what it is. In 2019, this is what your university supposedly...
So the university's silence in the face of all of this controversy that's been raging since last year, by the way,
I can't even say the university's silence. I can't even say that because...
But you said that because they have not responded to it, you cannot... Because to judge them.
Have you or anybody confronted them with these discrepancies
and how they react?
Who did?
Well, where did they get all the documents they have?
That is the problem. You are assuming they got it from the university.
So you think that Atiku and his lawyer got the document from the streets? They just printed
those are the documents those are the documents Tinubu had presented over time.
From where did Tinubu get it?
That is the question.
I don't know the document that was sworn under oath.
So?
I'm not the lawyer. I'm not the court. let's not go into that because, I mean, this whole thing is off the hook. Like every day there is one revelation or the other. To the point that Tinubu's lawyer even admitted to the fact that there are actually discrepancies, but it's the school clerk that made the mistake.
The school has a right of reply.
Okay. We'll wait for their reply then.
Exactly.